So today I'm with Tony. Tony, how old are you?
63.
Tony, I noticed you're in a wheelchair. You're missing half of your right leg, and you are homeless. Well, how do we end up out here?
Verbal battles with my group home leader. Did you hear that?
With your group home?
Leader.
Okay, got it. What type of group home was it?
It was an expensive group home. I was told it cost $5,000 a month.
Who was paying for it?
I'm not sure. They said $2,000 of it was paid by other sources. That's who was giving me the information. And $1,000 was paid from my Social Security disability, SSI it is. And $2,000 was paid maybe by the state of Arizona or something. I'm not sure on that one, but it was really vague on the $2,000 that was paid by other sources.
How'd you lose your leg?
That was a mysterious thing. I think people got carried away. Maybe it was ordained long before that, and had been decided upon due to some of the things that I did in my life. I had no idea it was going to happen, and I don't know how they chopped it off. I was comatose. I went into an operating room, saw some strange lights, and they had me all hooked up. They had needles all over in me, and they weren't hooked to IV solutions. And before the operation, I was trying to take all the needles out and tape they were putting on me, and it was. And then I woke up, and they had chopped it off at the ankle. And then I think it was about a week later, or no, it was 2 weeks. They came in and got me and wheeled me down to the same darn operating room and took some more off. I don't know. I think if they left it in the first one, I might have been able to walk again. But maybe that was something that they deemed inappropriate. I don't know.
When did this happen? When did you lose it?
It's really hard for me to tell because it was such a blur. The first, I think, 4 months of hospitalization that I went in, when I pushed my medical guardian button, when I had drank too much liquor, worrying about my mother's ultimate, leaving this world. She had lost the life in her, from what I could tell, and so I drank too much. And I had been drinking too much, and I don't think it would be that way again. But I was in a hospital, and I had no wounds as far as I knew, because I am a diabetic. Maybe I did have wounds. I can't say definitely, but I think they malnourished me, and the wounds appeared on this foot and this one. I had, both, and then this one got chopped, and I don't know, maybe it'll work out for the best. I'm a much different person now.
Is it possible that you could lose your left leg?
Oh, sure.
Diabetes?
Oh, sure. If I don't take care of it. See, at the group home, though, that was one of the things. I think I used to eat a lot better than they served the food at the group home. So that's, I talked to this woman on Wednesday. She works for Banner Advantage Duo Medicare plan with the Banner hospitals and Banner nurses and stuff like that. And she's a nurse herself. And she said I qualify for the ADA Act. Americans with disabilities, and that could provide me with housing, an electric wheelchair, things like that.
Okay.
Now, but I don't know if I do qualify. I'm not sure.
Tony, lots of people out here are doing blues. Have you tried blues?
Twice.
How did that go?
I had one pill each time. It cost me $2, the first one, and the second one cost me $10. And the first blue I swallowed, and I don't know. I didn't get any effect out of them. They're little tiny pills. Maybe they take bigger ones or something. So I'm not going to try them again. They didn't do anything for me.
Was that curiosity?
Yeah, because I heard some guys or whatever took 35 milligram tablets, and they're the ones that die. And I saw some people lighting them on foil, but I don't know. They had big tubes like this, and they were smoking them with that. Anyways, I did smoke them the one time with a little pill. It was close to here, and she had a little tube. We didn't get any smoke at all. It just burned up the pill, and I gave her $10. I don't know. I probably wasn't doing it right.
Do you have any children, any family that could assist you, get you out of here?
No children that I know of. I wasn't alerted if I had children.
But it's possible.
Oh, possible. Yeah, I had sex in my life. Yeah. Well, it would be great if I did meet children that I had been the papa of, or something. Well, not the papa. That.
What does your day consist of if you're out here on the streets, you're in a wheelchair, you need help?
I'm hoping to get off the street soon. I was offered a place tonight. I wanted to hang out 1-2 more nights, probably just one more night. I think that'd be all I could take. I got a lot of exercise today. Not compared to most guys, but for a guy that's kind of been a slouch for a lot of years, it was a hard workout for me.
What did your normal life look like? The last time you had a normal life, what did that look like for you?
That was back in my 20s and up to the age of 30. And I played golf, played tennis, ran, played basketball, went to school, college.
What college did you go to?
I went to University of Oregon.
You're a duck?
Yeah.
Is that in Corvallis, or where's that at?
That's in Eugene, Oregon.
Eugene, Oregon. Okay.
But there's ducks all around. I bet. I asked people.
Is that where you're from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. How did you end up in Phoenix, Arizona?
Nope. I was living in Green Valley, that's 20 miles south of Tucson. And when I pushed the medical guardian button because I had had too much vodka, and I was worried about my mother's ultimate demise, instead of them just holding me for 3-4 days and then sending me back home, me pay for the ambulance, they kept me there for 8 months, and that's when I got the leg chopped off. I was in a unit that Phillips Law Firm called a behavioral psychiatric ward or something. All these guys had tags. Behavioral psych. Yeah, it wasn't psychiatrist, but behavioral. Didn't say modifier. They're all behavioral specialists. I think behavioral specialist was what they had on their badges. And they kept me in the room. I had to sit in there. I wasn't getting enough food.
where will you be in another 6 months? What will your life look like in 6 months?
Well, hopefully I'll have some people around me. I'm not a, if there are people that know of me or anything like that, that'd be a super, they can tell me I'm a louse or something like that if they want to still renew a relationship or something like that. There's a lot of old friends I had from high school, grade school, and that type of thing I'd like to see again. And but it doesn't seem like it's going to go that way because I'm getting on to 70, and I didn't really make it in life, and I don't know if all the people I know did either, but I'm sure they were more responsible than I was at times.
Is it possible you're here because of irresponsibility?
Sure, I was irresponsible at times.
Tony, I'm going to say thank you very much for talking to me, sharing your story. If there's anybody out there that would like to help Tony with some clothes or something, they're going to let me know. I'm going to give you my card with my number on it in case you ever need somebody to talk to, or we can stay in touch, okay? For anybody that might want to help you, okay? So,
okay.
Please take care of yourself.
Yes.
Let me know when you
get a place to stay.
A place to stay. Yeah.
I was offered one today.
Okay,
I remember I told you
that's
that.
That's great.
It was the thing. The reason I didn't bite on it, the one that I was offered today, that was offered to me by the Department of Economic Security, was because they said it was out by Olive and 43rd.
Okay.
And I didn't think, but it was on some strange streets that it seemed like I would have to go a long ways in my wheelchair.
Okay.
Maybe once I get an electric wheelchair, I can have more choice of where I would stay.
More
I
options.
like to get outside.
Okay.
At this group home I was at, they just kept me indoors all the time.
Okay. So please take care of yourself. I'm going to get you some water. Stay safe, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay, great.